What is up, producer people? In this video, we're talking about my favorite lo-fi plugin, Izotope Vinyl. And guess what? It's completely free, and I'm going to show you why I think it's awesome coming up. So vinyl does a great job on drums. It can really dirty up the sound, make them sound, lo-fi and old and whatnot. If you crank up the input gain and pull down the output gain, you can get a little bit of analog distortion and saturation. Another thing I really like to mess with on drums is the wear control. Now there are some more destructive features in vinyl that maybe you'd only use them for really specific uses, but for example, the mechanical noise and the electrical noise, and they sound like this. But for the right application, it might work good. Another thing that's really cool is the year knob. And what that basically allows you to do is select frequency curves from various decades in history. So what I imagine they did is they went and they sampled vinyl or the cassettes and 8-track tapes from those eras to determine what that overall average frequency spectrum was, and then they programmed that into here. So you see, really just by changing this knob, you can drastically change the overall feel of the sound. Honestly, just automating that would make a pretty cool filter effect or buildup of some sort. Now the dust and the scratch slide are a little bit interesting. What they allow you to do is add some artifacts in the sound that's intrinsic of maybe an old vinyl that's wearing out. What you notice is even though I'm not playing, these sounds are still coming through the plugin. So do be aware of that if you have it off or it's on a channel that's being used but maybe nothing's happening on that channel, you will still get that sound. So once you've set it and you're good with everything, you probably want to freeze and flatten it and bounce it out so you don't have those artifacts throughout your whole track. There's been times before where I've been scratching my head wondering where that sound was coming from, and I remembered that I had this buried in a channel strip somewhere. So just keep that in mind. Now the warp depth is really cool. You're going to see that really come into play on the pitched instrument on the keyboard. You can really hear the effect that the warp depth has on that keyboard instrument. It really can go kind of extreme if you push it pretty hard, but just a subtle amount to me really warms up the sound, opens it up, and gives it that retro feel. You really hear that as you crank up the wear, it really saturates that sound, which could be a desired thing. It sounds pretty cool. I will note that you can change the warp model, which is pretty cool. So if you're looking for that warp to behave a little different, definitely check that out. Now, one thing I really enjoy is the spin down function, and sometimes I'll put vinyl on the master channel if I want to affect the whole track and give it that lo-fi goodness. But the spin down really is cool in the master, and I'll show you that now. Classic record stop kind of feel, but if you're looking for a cool ending of your lo-fi track, definitely recommend throwing that in. You can get some creative stuff out of it for sure. Well, you wonderful people of YouTube, that's all I've got for this one, but if you enjoyed it and you found value in this video, please consider liking, commenting, and do subscribe with the bell notification on to stay updated with future uploads. Let me know in the comments what your go-to plugin is, and if you have any recommendations for future videos, I'd love to hear it. I'd like to take a second to thank a few viewers who have been super supportive in the comments as of late, and they've left me some kind words that have been really supportive and inspiring and have made me want to do this all the more. I want to shout out Swift for saying how amazing the production quality is. Thank you for noticing. I really do try. I don't claim to know everything or be great at this, but I'm going at it and I'm starting it with the best foot forward that I can. So I really do, appreciate you recognizing that and commenting those nice comments. I also want to thank Lena Moore for leaving me a nice note. Congratulations to your son on getting into music production. I'm glad that my video could help you on the path to find a new laptop for him or computer for him. I hope he loves it and I hope he makes a ton of great music. So thank you for the support. And best of luck to your son. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for everything and for your support. I really do appreciate it. I will see you in the next upload. I hope you have a great day. Do stay safe and healthy. Peace.